Hello and welcome to AEPP01, Adventures with Viktor Frankl and Advances in Logotherapy, Foundations of Mental Health and Wellbeing. I'm Tim Yu, and I'll be your course assistant for this course. So I have two objectives in this mini tutorial video. Firstly, I want to walk you through the course syllabus, and secondly, I'll take you around Microsoft Teams. Because I know that not everyone has used Microsoft Teams before, and I just want to familiarize you to what we have here and how to navigate. And so as you can see on my screen, I have Microsoft Teams open. I am using a student's account, actually. So this is not what I will see as a course moderator, but this is what you'll be seeing. Something similar like this when you begin taking the course. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff around here. So I'm going to walk you through each, all right? So the first thing you see on the left-hand banner is activity. This will let you know if there's any notifications from the course, all right? Hopefully those notifications show up on your laptop as well, but if not, if you can find an activity. Secondly is chat. You can chat with other students, but um, more likely you'll be chatting with me or with Paul through this chat function. And then thirdly, you have Teams. This is where you will find the course material. So in one of our teams, we have the entire course set up. You should have gotten the invite to join. And if you're here in general, then I presume that you already are part of this team. So this is the general channel. This is where we will keep some introductory material, the syllabus, and also all the things you will need for each lesson, like all the course material. As you go down the, let's say not the left-hand banner, but the one next to it, you will see other channels, such as assignments and also question and answers. So I will go through each one of them as we get to them in the syllabus. So hopefully you had the time to go through a syllabus. If not, that's fine. Please look in the general channel. In one of the posts, I have added the syllabus for this course. Please open it or download it. And once you have, you will see something like this. Let me just make sure I'm sharing. Yes, I'm sharing the right screen. Okay. This is the syllabus. It's 6 pages long. Let's go through it from the start. So the course presenter, of course, is Paul. You can read more about him here. I'll be your course assistant. Now, asking questions. I am sure you will have questions, all sorts of questions throughout this course. So in order to get the answer efficiently, please follow the following procedures when asking questions. So if you have general course related questions, like, about assignments or quizzes, please send them through the Module 1 Course Support Questions and Answers channel on Microsoft Teams, right? So remember, we have different channels here on Teams. This is where you put the course-related questions, right? Course support questions. So here you could start a post and you could write, whatever questions you have. So whenever you post it, other students as well as the moderators will be able to see them. And when the moderators, me, when I reply, then other students could benefit from the answers, right? So this is for general course support questions and answers. Now, if you have technical questions, like I cannot navigate through Microsoft Teams or I cannot access this file, please send your questions through the Module 1 Technical Support Questions and Answers channel, right? So this is the one below the Course Support Questions channel. And of course, like the other channel, you can start a post. And when we reply, all the students will see the answers and hopefully can benefit from it. Now, if you have questions that are specific course-related material or about specific course-related material, and you'd like to speak to Dr. Wong, all right, then what you need are office hours. So please email me through this email address here, tim.impm@gmail.com, so we could set that up. Now, I know that many people have questions for Dr. Wong. At the same time, uh, I hope you understand that he is quite busy. So we will go through your question first and see if office hours are needed. If not, I will direct you to one of these two channels, right? So this is for really specific stuff. Like if you want to talk more about a specific thing that Frankl said about logotherapy, for instance, then maybe this will be the right choice. Finally, if you have other questions like personal matters, like I cannot complete the course because of a medical emergency, et cetera, then please send it to, once again, my email address, tim.impm@gmail.com, and we can go from there. I understand that people have lives to live. Um, you have a lot of commitments, or you have things to do, and you know, life may throw you a curveball. So then we can have a chat about it through email. All right. So let's talk about the course description. This you could probably just read on your own time. This is what you'll be learning in the course. Course platform. All right. So as you know, we'll be doing most of it over Microsoft Teams. We will use Microsoft Teams and YouTube for course materials, YouTube for the lectures. Of course, they're all asynchronous, by the way, so you don't have to attend, class at a certain time. You could complete the course at your own time, which hopefully gives you more flexibility. And then Google Forms for quizzes, right? So as we will cover below, there will be 8 quizzes, and they will all be delivered through Google Forms. So I will post the links up whenever they're released. So hopefully you're familiar with these 3 programs. If not, please search up how to use them online. And of course, if you have any technical questions about these 3, please send them through the appropriate channel on Microsoft Teams. Now about course readings. Paul and I are assuming that most of you have read Man's Search for Meaning. This is Frankl's most popular book, but if not, please get a copy. This is a link to the Amazon page. And please give it a good read through because this is where a lot of ideas that we'll be covering comes from. Similarly, Frankl's other well-known book, especially if you are, in the field of counseling or psychotherapy, is The Will to Meaning, right? So this is also available on Amazon. Please grab a copy. And we also have included 2 chapters from Paul that you can go over as well, right? So these 2 are available on Paul's website. Please just click the link. You'll find them. They're just really good primers to see, Paul's view on logotherapy, right? Because Paul doesn't just repeat Frankl, he, expands on Frankl's ideas in different contexts, in relation to other theories or therapies, etc., right? So please read these 2 chapters as well. Now, we've also included 3 suggested readings, one by Joseph Fabry, The Pursuit of Meaning. This one was published while Frankl was still alive, so Frankl did write a preface for it, and it contains more ideas from Frankl and logotherapy. Then we have one more chapter from Paul's Human Quest for Meaning. This is the first edition, right? So this is by Klinger. Understand that if you want to purchase the first edition, you can also find it on Amazon. And finally, we have Paul's chapter in the same book as Klinger, right? Human Quest for Meaning, first edition, about the development of the personal meaning profile, right? So if you're talking about like scale instruments on measuring meaning and like what makes life meaningful to the average person, this is a great chapter to check out. So please, if you have the time, take a look, and yeah, hopefully you learn a few things about the empirical study of meaning in life. Um, and this is available on Paul's website, by the way. So uh, this is free. Big plus for you, right? Okay, moving on to course structure. There will be 9 lessons in total. The first will be introductory, while lessons 2 to 8 will be content, right? Content meaning that there will be material that you will need to learn for the assignments, for your own knowledge of logotherapy. So please read through all the readings and go through all the lectures for each of these lessons. They're helpful, especially for the assignments. So here we have a breakdown of all the assignments in this course. There are 8 quizzes, 1 for each lesson. They'll be released um, when the lessons are released. There are discussion questions. These questions are basically a reflection on a particular question that relates to the course theme for a lesson, right? So if you look back at the Microsoft Teams, we will post the discussion questions under this channel, assignment discussion questions, and you'll get a chance to reply. There will be 1 or 2 questions per lesson. And in order to pass this section of the assignments, you will have to answer them in a meaningful way, right? So it's not just a yes, no, but it's more of like a deep reflection on the question. So I'll provide more details over here once we open up the discussion questions by November the 9th. Oh, and about the quizzes. Quizzes will be posted here, right? Assignment quizzes. Once again, they'll be on Google Forms, and there will be 8 quizzes in total. So every single lesson except for the introduction lesson. Finally, there will be an essay assignment. This one will, well, more reflection, of course. You'll be asked to answer one of several questions about the course material, and you'll write an essay about it. So that will be posted under this channel, assignment essay. And more details will be made available by November 23rd, including, the marking criteria and the questions. And as you can see here, you'll need to pass all assignments, quizzes, discussion questions, and essay assignments in order to complete the course, right? So all of them, you need to get a 65% or over, and you need to complete them by February 28, 2024. So once you complete them, I will either mark them myself or Paul will be marking them. And once they're marked, we will either notify you that you get a credit for this assignment or no credit. No credit means fail. All right, you'll have to redo it. But hopefully you get a credit at 65% or over, and then you would have passed that portion of the course assignments. Right, so if you have any other questions about grading policy or the grade you received, please email me and we can have a chat there. Okay, so now that we covered the big stuff, let's just quickly go over the course schedule, lectures, and readings, right? So this is a sort of a breakdown of what to expect for each week. Once again, the first week is the introduction. There are no assignments, but there will be lecture videos and readings. So to get a sense of what you might expect, I've uploaded in the general channel some sample material, right? So in the introduction or any other lesson, you will receive maybe a few YouTube links like this, which will lead you to the asynchronous lectures of that lesson. We will also post some archival footage of Frankl. I think it's really important to understand who Frankl was, not just read about him, but to hear him, speak, right? And so we'll post some of those archival clips as well, but most of them will be Paul's lectures, right? And some of them are archival, but some of them have been recorded quite recently. So you'll get a good sense of, Paul's view on logotherapy uh, throughout the years, which should be very interesting. We will also post some readings here, right? So, for instance, read Man's Search for Meaning, right? And we'll provide you with the list here. Additionally, we may add some readings as Word documents or PDFs here, so you can download directly from Microsoft Teams. So as you can see in the general channel, each post is for one lesson. So let's say when it's November 9th, everything for lesson 1 should be here. And then everything for lesson 2 should be here by November 13th, et cetera, all the way till lesson 8, right? So this is the channel to watch for whenever new lesson materials are released. And of course, you can complete these at your own time, but everything is due on February 28th. So hopefully you can get it done by then. And I think that should be it for course schedules. You could take a read through yourself. A lot of the stuff is not listed here because they're subject to change, but they will be posted um, by this date, right, in the left-hand column. Finally, oh, we have to cover this, right? I know. You've probably seen this already in so many courses, but just to refresh your memory, academic integrity. Don't cheat, don't plagiarize, and you'll be fine. That's pretty much it. So, if you want to read it, you can always just read this yourself. And that should be it for the walkthrough. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Nope. All right. That seems, oh, here we go. So files. This is just a place to find all the files in each of the channels. It's really helpful, like maybe later on when there's a lot of files uploaded, you could just search for them here. And that should be it. So once again, if you have any technical questions before you even log onto the course, please email Tim Tan. I think you already have his email address because he sent it to you or not but through the invitation to this course, right? So let me just quickly double check. It's timjjtimT@gmail.com, right? So he's our tech support guy. If you have any problems getting into this course, then he's to ask. But if you've already made it to this point where you see this page and you have technical questions, please drop them in the forum. And if you have any questions about what I covered just now regarding course material, you can always drop it here, or you can email me at tim.inpm@gmail.com. I think that should cover everything. Thanks again for joining us and taking this course. I hope that you find it as exciting as we do, and I wish you all the best in your studies. And I hope you have a great time.